So much for coming out on a beautiful Saturday morning to celebrate the official opening ceremony of the South Jerrabomberra Town Park. My name's Ned. I'll be your MC for today. Before we get into anything else, I'd just quickly like to run through some housekeeping. If you're looking for a toilet, sorry I made you wait this long, but it's in the toilet-shaped building just over there. Behind it, if you're feeling a little hot, we've got some shade. And if you're feeling a little parched throughout the day, we have vendors that all have bottles of water, and there's also bubblers around the park you can go to. The St. John's ambulance told me to let you all know that they have very cool Band-Aids. That being said, don't go out of your way to get hurt. You could probably just go and ask for one. They'll give you one. But with all of that, I would like to officially welcome you all to the official ceremony. I've said official a lot already, but this is the official ceremony to open up the South Jerrabomberra Town Park. We have some fantastic speakers who are going to come up and let you know how we managed to get to this point. So to start it all off, I would love to introduce to the stage Esma Livermore to deliver the Acknowledgement of Country.
Morning everyone, my name's Esma Livermore, Deputy Mayor of the Queanbeyan-Palerang Regional Council, but also a proud Bigable Dungari Gomeroi woman who's living and working here on Ngunnawal-Ngambri country. I'd like to take this opportunity to acknowledge those traditional custodians of this land and pay my respects to elders past, present and emerging, and just also acknowledge that this little probably thoroughfare through the mountains is was and probably still is in a significant way the Bogong Moths trail. So when I did a bit of work at the Jerrabomberra High School, we were told that the Bogong moths would actually travel through this valley, and still acknowledging the significance of Bogong moths to the Ngunnawal-Ngambri people here, and also the lands that they had come hunting and gathering here, and just so proud to be here living and working on this land and acknowledging those people that allow me the opportunity to share their knowledge, but also acknowledge them and work on their country. So thank you.
Thank you very much, Esma. Now, I would like to welcome the man with the plan. I'm, of course, talking about Rob Fisher, Deputy CEO of the Village Building Company. Give me a round of applause.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Esma, for the acknowledgement of country, and I also pay my respects to the traditional owners, elders and any Indigenous people who are here today. Fascinating to learn about the Bogong moths. Welcome to the South Jerrabomberra Town Park. I'd like to welcome a number of special guests. We've got the Mayor of the Queanbeyan-Palerang Shire, Kenrick, Winchester, the Honourable Steve Whan, the Minister for Skills, TAFE and Tertiary Education and the Member for Monaro, the Honourable Tara Moriarty, MLC, Minister for Regional New South Wales and the Minister for Western New South Wales. Esma Livermore is the Deputy Mayor, welcome again. General Manager of QPRC, Rebecca Ryan, is here. And we have a couple of the Village Building Company's directors, Bob Winnell and Lloyd Perrin, at the front of the shelter here. Christian Knight, the Senior Development Manager on the project, is here. He runs the whole place, so welcome, Christian. About 6 weeks ago, on another windy day, the Mayor opened the dog park up the road. That's now formally named the Speargrass Community Park. It's been a great success, and I don't think I've ever come out here without seeing dogs and owners running around, enjoying the space. It's a real source of pride for us at Village, and it's a validation of our vision to make South Jerrabomberra home of the best community facilities in the region. Hello. So today we open the latest part of that vision, our town park in the community centre. There's 2.5 hectares of land here that Village has dedicated to the community, and we're going to hand that over to Council to look after for the long term. Now, a while back we thought about building a park, and we thought we can build a park out here at South Jerrabomberra, or we can build an awesome park at South Jerrabomberra. We didn't think for very long, we opted for awesome. And that's why we've got all this good stuff here. We've got an outdoor gym down the back there. We've got a half-court basketball. We've got barbecues and picnic tables and facilities. We've got the biggest and best free splash pad in the region, just in time for summer. And I don't think we've lured any kids away from the splash pad with my speech today. They're having a great time. We've got an all-abilities playground so everyone can join in the fun. And the village green here for kicking balls and running around. Finally, my absolute favourite thing that you're all standing in the middle of is our Learn to Ride track. It's got little stop signs, as you can see, but it's also got fully working traffic lights, which frankly, if I was eight, I'd think that was fantastic. Finally, we turn to the community centre over here behind me. It's got great function rooms, it's got kitchens, meeting spaces. It's got our new sales office, so if you're in the market for a new home, drop in and see Vlada. The design of the community centre was inspired by the old Tralee Station shearing shed which stood on about that site. When you look inside, you'll see the guys have salvaged a whole lot of the old wood from the shearing shed and some old machines, and there's an entrance that sort of pays homage to the farming heritage of the site. We've also got some old fireplaces incorporated up at the barbecue area, which was the cook's cottage and the shearer's quarters for the shearing shed. In more modern news, the town centre, or the community centre, has solar panels and batteries and actually powers all the electricity here in the park. So the splash pad, the lights, it's all powered on site. There's more to come though. This isn't the end of facilities at South Jerrabomberra. If you look up on the hill here, there's a big Colorbond fence. Just behind that, we're going to build a shopping centre next year with a supermarket, a chemist, a pub, lots of other shops. The side facing us here on the park is going to have restaurants and a big terrace, so you can sit up there with a meal and a drink and watch your kids run around in the park. There's anything like that anywhere else around here. It's going to be really good. As I said at the dog park opening, this is the realisation of a vision developed by Jamie Cregan, who can't be with us today, and his team over many, many years, and implemented by a huge team of people. Village staff, contractors, consultants, suppliers, too many to name individually. To everyone who's involved though, I say thank you. Enjoy the fruits of your labour today. What a fantastic result. Thanks again to the Mayor and councillors, Rebecca and her staff at Council, for the support through the process of developing these parks and the community centre. I trust you'll find these to be assets to Queanbeyan-Palerang, and look forward to seeing them evolve under your stewardship. Enjoy the park, have a great day out, tell your friends and family to come and see the best community facilities in the region here at South Jerrabomberra. And I'll turn over now to Minister Moriarty to make some remarks on behalf of the New South Wales Government. Thank you all.
Hello, good morning everybody. It is an enormous pleasure to be here today. I also want to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we're meeting, and thank you, Esma, for that lovely welcome to country, and you're doing a brilliant job as Deputy Mayor of the Council. I also want to acknowledge my colleague and friend, your local member, Steve Whan, who is here today, and the Mayor, Kenrick, Winchester, and of course, Village. In addition to being delighted to be here as part of the state government, Minister for Agriculture and Regional New South Wales and Western New South Wales, I live here. So it's a particular pleasure for me to be able to see this park come to fruition. I've been watching it be constructed for some time now, and it's really a fantastic set of facilities for people in not just here in Tralee to be able to enjoy, but also Jerrabomberra and Queanbeyan, and this is going to be something that's a boost for the entire community around here. So very well done to Village. This is going to be a fantastic asset for Council and a great set of facilities for the community here, which is growing at a very rapid rate, which is a fantastic thing. It is a wonderful community here in Tralee, and this is a great demonstration of the kind of facilities that can and should be built in new housing estates like this one. I was lucky enough to start building here before there was even a road, when we had to come through Hume, for those of you who've been around in this area for so long, and seeing the rapid pace of facilities, the meeting rooms, and everything else that's coming to fruition. Glad to hear the shops are coming through. This is just making this community even better and better every single day. So congratulations to everybody involved in creating this facility. Congratulations to everybody in the community who will be able to enjoy it, including myself. Very much looking forward to enjoying the facilities here, and looking forward to Village growing, Tralee growing even further and more successfully. We're also working together, the New South Wales Government, with Steve Whan and Village, to bring the Ricky Stewart Foundation, to bring Ricky Stewart, the facilities, John Fordham House, which will be here in Tralee, to fruition over the next period of time as well, which is going to be a great facility, assisted living facility for people with disabilities. So we're doing really great work to make this community a place for everybody to live and enjoy, and I'm really proud to be a part of it. So everybody enjoy the facilities, and it's a fantastic boost for the community here today.
Another round of applause for Tara Moriarty, one of the best names I've heard all week. But up next, we have none other than Steve Whan to give us some remarks of the importance of South Jerrabomberra's development to the wider region. Please give him a round of applause.
Well, thank you, and it's great to be here with Tara, who, as you just heard, a colleague. She's my constituent as well now, since she convinced me to run for Parliament again, and local resident. So it's terrific to see Tara here, the Mayor, Deputy Mayor. Can I also acknowledge the traditional owners of the country we're on, and also Bob Winnell, the village team, and Paul Whalen, who's had a lot of involvement over the years in talking to me about this as well. So it is really nice to be here. We were here sort of 18 months ago, turning a sod on an extremely windy day in a very dusty location, and it's pretty amazing to see how it's turned into such a beautiful green place with all this vegetation, with all these wonderful facilities, and even the splash park. It's really terrific to see this sort of progress, and also the lovely community centre there. That really is going to be a great facility for this community. So the state government's had put some money into this bike training area, which is going to be lovely for young people, and I'm looking forward to bringing my granddaughter here in a year or so, I reckon, and seeing how she goes on it, the one who's living in town. So it is really great to be here. South Jerrabomberra Tralee has been one of those really important developments for our region. We're a very fast growing area, and Queanbeyan has got a huge amount of growth. In fact, it's one of the fastest growing communities in regional New South Wales, and that's something which I think is forgotten by sometimes others in Sydney, but sometimes by across the border there in Canberra as well. We've got some really fabulous communities developing here, and I'm really enjoying the fact that in each of those we're seeing this great sense of community happening, and we've got Residents Association here in South Jerra. We've got a really building sense of community, which will only improve further once we've got the shopping centre and pubs and things like that, as well as the play areas and the community centre, the dog park. Great work, Village Building Company, and great work, Council, for the work you've done in this as well, and it's wonderful to be here with you today. Thanks.
Alrighty, guys. Up next, we have the guest so nice, we asked her to speak twice. Please welcome back to the stage, Esma Livermore.
Thank you. Thank you. And again, thank you, Rob and Jamie, for inviting us out here today to share in the opening of this amazing venue that we have here in just South Jerra. I have to say, what I loved about this and walking through it was that even though everything's been, kind of cleared out to make this beautiful and amazing new place, there's still remnants of the past and the history, not only of, the fireplace and the old buildings that were here, but also the animals. We can see through some of the statues that are around of the wildlife that does live in around this area. But just also starting off, I'll go back and just acknowledge Tara Moriarty and also Steve Whan, and also our amazing mayor. I was almost said deputy mayor, but we'll deputise him tonight. I did chair a meeting, but our lovely mayor, Kenrick Winchester, that's here, and also our general manager, Rebecca Bryan. Queanbeyan-Palerang Regional Council is really honoured to have this space that's come here, and that's going to really, give something back to our community and get our children and our youth and families back out into a space that's gathering and, moving outside of the homes, but out here. And I have to say, I've travelled around New South Wales, and this is probably one of the best parks that I've seen. So I've seen these, these little ride parks that are here, but even the simplest details that from the, the tire repair, the bike repair kits are really thoughtful and thought through of what is really needed for these communities. And I'm from a small town originally, Inverell, northwest New South Wales, and they have this big dam called Copton Dam, and out there they have a splash park. But I say yours, bar this one here, ours now, because it's my country, my town. But I think that one is so amazing. So I definitely am already booking in some time for my grandson's birthday in January. But I think for our community here, it's an amazing space, and really congratulations on the work that's done here. And I also see some of the work that's done, I think through the youth that come through, even walking through the building, there's some thought that's gone in there, I think, where there's lights that are up on the wall, but I see them for events that are going to be in there, and that's where, people put their arches and have photos. So there's a lot of thought and detail that's been put into this, and congratulations and well done. And we look forward to using this facility, from today and onwards. So thank you, everyone.
Okay, the time has come, everyone. I would like to welcome all of our guests up to the front for the official ribbon cutting ceremony with at least one of the biggest pair of scissors I've ever seen.